Hello guys, welcome to today's video. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing great. So guys, on today's video, like you all know, this channel is all about livestock farming. I'm not at the farm today. As you can see, I'm in the bedroom, but I'll still make this video. So today we are going to be looking at the difference between large white pigs and Landrace pigs, because people have been asking me this question, especially people who watch my videos who haven't gotten in contact with the animals directly. So they're trying to know which one is Landrace and which one is large white. And moreover, they have been hearing about these two pig breeds for a long time, because here right now in Africa, in fact not only in Africa, in the whole world, even in the US, the most breeds that are used when it comes to commercial pig farming is either large whites, Landrace, or Durocs. Then sometimes you can see Pietrine breeds. Sometimes you can see the Hereford, and other breeds such as the Camboro, the TN, and you can see so many other breeds. There are so many other breeds out there, but the most popular ones we use in almost anything that has to do with commercial pig farming or hog farming is the large white, the Landrace, and the Duroc. So today I'm not going to be talking about Durocs. It's going to be large white and Landrace. So I know I should be shooting this video in the farm, but I'm not at the farm. So, but as you all know, I have to always bring out videos for you guys. So what is the difference between the large white pigs and the Landrace pigs? This is what this video is going to be all about. So now, before we get into the differences between these two pig breeds, we have to talk about how to identify each of them. So if you see a large white, how would you identify that this pig you are looking at is a large white pig? The large whites, these are like the characteristics of a large white pig, so that when you see them, you know that this one is large white and this one is the other one. So this one is for the large white. The large white, just like its name, is a very large pig. It's a very large pig, and it's either a white or a pink in color. The legs are longer when you compare with the Landrace. It has longer legs. They have erect ears and a dished face. They have erect ears and dished face. They can survive in harsh environments and weather conditions. These large white pigs are very hardy pig breeds. They are rugged pig breeds. They can survive in harsh environments and in harsh weather conditions. They are good for both intensive and extensive pig farming system. So if you are looking for a pig breed that can do well both in the outdoor and the indoor, then the large white pig is your choice, should be your choice. They are good for commercial farming and for crossbreeding purposes. So if you are looking for an animal that you use to start your commercial pig farm, large white is the answer. If you are looking for a pig breed that you use for crossbreeding with other pig breeds such as Duroc and the Landrace too, and the Hereford, the other pig breeds, large white is the pig for you. Now, how do you identify the Landrace pig breed? The Landrace is also a large pig, but it's not as large as large white. It's not as large as large white. It has a long body. That's one of the distinct characteristics of a Landrace pig. It has a long body. They have droopy ears that bend over their eyes. Any pig that you see that their ears are bent over their eyes is a Landrace pig. They are white in color and have long snouts. They have long snouts. Their neck is long. They have long necks. So now we have talked about how to identify each of these pig breeds. How do you differentiate? What's now the difference between these two breeds? Number one is that the Landrace pig have long bodies and are slimmer, whereas the large whites have shorter bodies and get fatter than the Landraces. The Landrace have longer bodies and are slimmer when compared to the large whites, while the large white have shorter bodies and easily get fatter than the Landrace pig breed. Now the second difference is that the large white perform better in the outdoor, whereas the Landrace are better when doing intensive pig farming system. So large white pigs, they do better in the outdoor, while the Landrace do better in intensive system. Don't forget, the Landraces are not as rugged and strong as the large white. So that's why they are better when you are doing an intensive farming system, whereas the large white can survive on the outdoor, in the outdoor. The Landrace lives and breeds longer than the large white pig. So if you are looking for a pig that will last longer and that will breed for longer number of years, then go for Landrace, because it has a higher lifespan and a higher breeding span than the large white pigs. The Landrace have droopy ears that are bent, whereas the large white have erect ears. So, in fact, the most distinct difference between these two pig breeds is that the large white have erect ears, whereas the Landrace have droopy ears that bends over the eyes. So, the next difference is that the large white have longer legs than the Landrace pigs. So, the large white has longer legs than the Landrace pigs. The next difference is that the large white pig have longer neck, while the large white have longer snouts. So the Landrace is known for having a longer neck, while the large white is known for having a longer snout. The mouth is long. Now, as you all know, almost everything that has differences must have similarities. So what are the similarities between these two breeds? Because number one, these are the two most used pig breeds in the world, so they must have similarities. Is not it? Is it? They must have similarities. So let's look into those similarities. So these two pig breeds, like you all know, they are the two biggest pig breeds in the world. They are both efficient and prolific for commercial pig farming. So like I've already said earlier, if you are looking for the best pig breeds for commercial pig farming, you should be looking at the Landrace or the large white, or the large white and the Landrace. So you have to choose either of the two, or you can go for both. For example, at my farm, I use the large white and the Landrace together. So that because they are good and they are prolific breeders, and they are good for maternal lines, especially if you are breeding pigs at your farm. If you are fattening, you can go for crossbreeds. But if you are breeding, you have to have these purebred large whites and purebred Landraces, because they are good maternal lines of pigs. They are good for using as maternal lines in your farm. Now, the second similarity between these two pig breeds is that they do better when crossbred with other breeds, especially the Durocs. So if you are into commercial pig farming, you want to do better, one of the best options I will tell you, and one of the best secrets I will tell you when it comes to pig farming, is that you should know that Landraces and large whites will do better when you crossbreed them with other breeds. Because one thing about this crossbreeding is that you are taking the characteristics of this pig and you're joining with the characteristics of this pig to produce a better pig breed. So that's the essence of this crossbreeding. So that's why we always say we want to crossbreed. Mind the pure breeds are good, they are okay, but crossbreeding is also good too. So it's your choice to crossbreed, but I would advise you to crossbreed. The third similarity, is that they both farrow well. They are good at farrowing, they are good at giving birth, and they both farrow large litters. So that's why I said earlier that they are good for using as your maternal pig lines, as your maternal sows in your farm. Now, the last similarity between these pig breeds is that they both have top-notch pork quality. So if you are looking for pig breeds to start your commercial pig farming, or to start your slaughter pork business, whatever you want to get into, you can either decide to go for the Landraces or the large whites, because they have wonderful top-notch pork quality. I'm into pig farming and I've tested pork from large white, and I can tell you it's great. I've tested pork from Landrace and I can tell you it's good too. So they are both good and they both have top-notch pork quality. So basically, guys, that's it on today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be bringing more videos your way as usual. If you know you have interest in livestock farming, in livestock business, in business in general, this is the channel to be on. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you share these videos, make sure you like these videos, make sure you ask your questions, and keep on watching and keep on subscribing. So that's on today's video. See you in the next video. Thank you.